Alright, let's hope that I'm staring at the camera and not that way or somewhere else. But this is kind of a video test, but definitely wanted to give you a response on the Video Game Memories episode that you just did. Looks like back in November. But I had a very similar memory of watching Final Fantasy II. Of course, for the rest of you who don't know, this is 4, and one of the comments there I thought was kind of funny. I didn't find this out till later on, but I mean, what can I say? I did have that kid who got everything before everybody else. He lived behind me, and we would actually pass games and such over the fence because his backyard bordered mine, and his dad was probably one of the coolest guys I've ever met. He was into computers, and he had a Nintendo with this huge library of games. Then he finally got a Super Nintendo, and it seemed like all the kids from the neighborhood would hang out at this guy's house to hang out with his son and all of these awesome games that he would get. And I remember being there late one night. I was hanging out with his son, and his dad sitting in the living room, and there's 5 kids watching him play this. And I remember getting so excited about it. I had no idea what I was watching. I've never really known RPGs until this point. I was getting into pencil and paper role playing thanks to a friend of mine, but I didn't even realize that pencil and paper role playing and this had the similarities. I had no clue. So I'm sitting here watching this game, getting really excited about it, and I think this went on for like 2 or 3 nights in a row. It was the middle of summer, and I finally convinced him to let me borrow it. And this is after my father surprising me with a Super Nintendo that November. It was one of those things where I really think that I'm never going to get what I want, and then my father, of all people, surprises me. That's a whole other story entirely. But I finally loaded this game up, and I played through the beginning couple hours or so, and I thought to myself, this is boring. I can't get into this. And then I played some more, and I remember getting involved with the story. The characters really caught my attention, and of course, as I tend to do with every Final Fantasy I get a chance to, I name all the characters after people I know, after friends of mine and myself. So I named Cecil after myself. Kane was named after a really good friend of mine, the one who taught me how to role play and do the pencil and paper role playing games. And several other people got named. Some of the characters I didn't bother with. Tella, unfortunately, was named after Ronnie's dad, and of course he dies. So that was kind of an interesting thing to happen there. But I remember getting through it, playing to the moon levels, and being captivated by this music, this absolutely beautiful music. I never knew who Nobuo Uematsu was when playing this game and several of the other Final Fantasies until I encountered a friend far down the road who actually collected the music. Again, another story. But playing this game got me into RPGs as I know them today. I play all of them now. This is just one part of an insane collection that I own of Super Nintendo games, of classic RPGs, and my entire library of PlayStation games, save for a handful, are Square games. And I mean, it's just some of the best nostalgia and memories that I've got for this game. One in particular is my friend Ronnie. He's the one who taught me how to role play, do the pencil and paper role playing games. We were kind of playing this together. I was getting through the game for the first time, and he would come up because I was telling him about it at school, and I thought, man, this is so awesome. They cast all these spells and all this stuff, and he started mentioning, it's like, wow, that sounds a lot like that game I'm teaching you how to play. And I was like, I know, it's awesome. So he would walk from my house. So like, my house was here, our school was here, at my house, his house was here, my house was here, and then our school was way the hell over here. But he would walk to my place, and then we would walk to school together. And I'm downstairs in the basement, enthralled. We are down in the dwarven crystal chamber. I'm being attacked by Golbez, and I mean, I'm glued to the screen. He walks up to me, and I pause for a second. I tell him what's going on, and we tuck in. We're ready to watch it. We're ready to get through this section. And I was like, oh, crap, Cecil's going to die. And then that mist dragon shows up, and we lost it. Both of us went completely nuts. It's probably one of the most incredible reactions I've ever had to a video game. I mean, and pretty much anything in general. I can't remember anything as strong as that memory of Rydia showing back up when you thought she was gone. She was never coming back. And then all of a sudden, there she is, saving your butt. And then, she's got all these awesome spells, and she looks amazing. And it was just the coolest thing ever. And I can't even express how powerful of a memory that is. And I remember my mom calling down the stairs, "Are you two okay?" "Yeah, we're fine." We're just cheering and getting all crazy. I mean, imagine two 9-year-old kids just going nuts watching this game. It was one of the best things ever. And so yeah, there's my memory. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope to do more of these. And I just want you to know, Johnny, I'm really inspired by you, and I'm glad to see that other gamers like myself, I guess you could say my generation, are really wanting to share all this stuff and really give their thoughts. So, cheers, man.